Happy Planner Wednesday. This spread is from April the 27th through May the 3rd. And what I'm going to be doing this week is a 1947 black and white classic movie, and the name of it is DOA, and it's starring Edmund O'Brien. It is really good. And this is the paper that I've chosen for this because you'll see in a minute when I tell you a little bit about the movie, but I won't spoil it for you. This clock is very important in it because he's running out of time, and this reminds me of all the twists and turns in it, plus it reminds me of a successful man's tie or something like that. And then I got this paper at Walmart in one of their packs a long time ago, and this is the washi I'm going to use because he goes to a police station, and it reminds me of the bars, and it brings out the blue and the beiges. And this is from the Dollar Tree, and I've had this a long time as well. I made my own stickers with my Cricut, or you can make your own just with your computer and Google. And then I'm going to be using this black gel pen, okay? So let me go ahead and take my pages out of my planner, and we will get started. I want this paper for my dominant paper of the spread, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. It really doesn't matter what you do. And I do my planners a little bit differently, like I've said many times. Mine is just for a creative outlet, and I just sort of review movies that are old classic movies because I love them, and I have a collection of them. But I did find out that if you don't have some of these movies, I was looking on YouTube, and YouTube has everything on it, and they have, it's called Pizza Flex. And I think it's maybe it's Pizza Fix or Pizza Flex. But anyway, you can go online and just watch a bunch of old movies for free. And that's actually where I saw this one. So if you want to watch it, it really is good. You can just go on there and watch it. I'll try to link their channel in my description box. Okay, and then this is the next one because like I said, this just reminds me of all the twists and turns in this movie. And it reminds me of his tie. Like you would think he would wear. I'm really glad I'm filming this on Tuesday, and my husband had his tooth extracted this morning, and I went with him, and he's feeling much better. He's on the antibiotics and ibuprofen. Okay, let's go ahead and put our paper down like we wanted. I wanted to get a lot of these clocks going down through there. I think this is going to give us a very good feel for the movie. But like I said, I'm really happy that he has that tooth out. Okay, let's start gluing our paper down. Okay, I really do like that. This paper is very thin. Okay, let's go ahead and put our washi down. But I think this washi will look really good. I think it ties in the colors. Plus, like I said, he goes to a police station. Because he has to, it starts off, he's in a police station saying he wants to report a murder, and they say, whose murder? And he says, mine. Because someone has poisoned him with a toxin, and there isn't an antidote for it. And he only has a week to live, and he's trying to find out who is basically going to kill him, who's killed him. And it's all about him going through all that and trying to do the investigation and everything. It's a very good movie. Okay, and I think I will go right down through here like I always do. And it sort of even reminds me of an old, like a movie, like that little thing that you go like that and then they say cut. I can't remember what that's called. I really do like that. It definitely looks vintage. I really do like how that turned out. Okay, now here's my stickers. This is what they say the DVD cover looks like. It just says DOA, and then it says a picture as excitingly different as its title. Okay, so I'm going to put this right up here. And then it starts off, like I said, in the police station, but he is an insurance salesman in a small town, and his name is Frank Barlow, and he is engaged to this girl here that works for him, and her name is Peggy, and this lady is in getting, I guess, her taxes done. And he's not sure that he wants to commit to Peggy and settle down, so he is going to go to San Francisco for a week by himself. And she keeps trying to go with him, but he really isn't interested in her going, so she doesn't go. And when he gets there, he meets these salesmen in this hotel, and he partners up with them, and they go out and they go to different bars. And when he wakes up, he doesn't feel good, and he goes and visits this doctor, and he tests his blood, and he tells him that he definitely has been poisoned, and there's no antidote. Well, he doesn't believe him, Frank doesn't, so he goes to another doctor, and he says, you definitely have been poisoned, okay? So he knows it happened that night when he was at the bar because someone switched drinks with him. And like I said, he's trying to find out who did this. So he goes to different places. Here he is. He was trying to get information from this lady, and she ends up having the gun, and she turns it on him. And it is a black and white. And then he ends up at this man's house, and he has almost like, they're not mafia, I don't think, but they're standing behind to protect him away from Frank, because he's into some shady dealings. Not Frank, but the man that he's visiting. And he finds out a little bit of information, and that same woman is there. I'll put this one right here. And then this guy that works for the man that's right here is told to kill Frank because Frank knows too much about what's been going on. I won't tell you what it is. I don't want to spoil it for you. And he tries to kill Frank. And I won't tell you what happens with that. And then Frank finally finds out, in between all this stuff, there's a bunch of different things going on, who this man is. This is the man that was in the bar that switched his drink and poisoned him. So if you want to find out who it was, you'll have to watch the movie, but it really is a good movie. So let me write down just a few things on here. Okay, let's put my pages back inside my planner, and we will take a look at this. But I think this really gives you a good feel for the movie. Like I said, you can watch it on YouTube for free, and they have a lot of other old movies. So if you don't have a large collection like I do, you can watch these, because during this stay-at-home quarantine, we were tired of watching the movies that I already had, so I started looking on YouTube, and then all these old movies started coming up. So I'm going to be getting, I think, quite a few from there for a while. So, like I said, it's DOA. I love this paper. I love my stickers, and this washi reminds me of when he went, like I said, to the police station to report that he had been murdered, okay? But I don't want to ruin it for you. So I'll see you Friday for a DIY. I think it's going to be a Dollar Tree DIY. If it is, I'm really excited about it. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time. Bye, guys.